อยากให้ใช้
one
โอเค
okay ค่ะเริ่มแล้วค่ะโอเค One, welcome back to CMKL Special Talk 2022. You are with me, Kacharapon Saitong-Yod, or you can call me Farm. I will be the moderator for our talk today. Let me tell you a little bit about our talk series. It's a talk that brings noted speaker to campus each year to provide a community with different perspectives and topics of thought. And right now, our talk journey has come to the series of 2022. And we are at the episode 16 in the topic of how AI is changing the music industry. And our speaker for today, he has been in the entertainment industry for 20 years, and he is Technology and Creative Innovation Alumni, CMKL University. Please welcome Mr. Gunyootapong Nopakun.
สวัสดีครับ I'm so sorry interrupting. I was just about to ask, like, do you need me to use the background for me, like a special talk series? Okay.
Okay.
Anyway,
we'll keep the floor to you.
Yeah, it's a very good ice breaking. Okay. Okay. Hello, everyone, and thank you for Miss Pacharapon for introduction. Let me share my screen for today's speak. A second. Okay. Okay. And okay. So good afternoon, everybody. My name is Barge, Gunyootapong Nopakun, and it's really honor, and I'm really excited to be here to be speaking on behalf of the CMKL University. So the topic today that I'm going to talk about is how AI is changing the music industry. Actually, what I'm going to talk about today is more about the data than the AI itself. But yeah, you will learn about the story along the way. So first, Ms. Pacharapon already introduced me a little bit, but let me officially introduce myself. My name is Barge, Gunyootapong Nopakun, and a lot of people call me DJ Barge, and I do call myself sometimes as a DJ as well, because I've been working as a radio DJ for almost 20 years. I was a radio DJ at Seed 97.5 FM. That was really famous Thai pop music for teenager. We have a lot of teenager listener, and we were like on top, like #1 station for many years. So I have a chance to learn the listener behavior and how their music evolved, like the taste of music that Thai people listen to have evolved through time. I have experience in seeing the music label making music, trying to develop their artist or their music style to please the listener or to please the audience. Then after about 5 years ago, Seed 97.5 FM closed down, so I've moved myself to Met 107 FM, which is an international music station, and I've been working over there for 5 years. For Met 107 is a bit different, because since they are playing the international pop music, it's quite different from Seed, because Seed play Thai song, and I have Thai artists is a little bit easy to connect. But for Met 107 is a bit different. So we see different audience. We connect with different artists. Like the past COVID, I have a chance a lot to interview a lot of artists from all over the world, because we can do connecting like this, like the Zoom call. So it's easier for me to talk. I even interview Olivia Rodrigo, which is a female artist. At that time, she's very new, she's very excited. She's very fresh. And who knows that a year later, she will receive a Grammy, like for the new coming artist. It's really interesting. I also a TV host and an MC for event, and also the creative and producer for TV program. I work with Channel 5, Travel Channel, and MCOT, Channel 9, because I always work there. My radio station is there as well. And another part, which is quite important for me in this project, is I also an artist and a music producer. So as an artist, that I make music for myself and for commercial, for other stuff, I understand how the music trend or how the music structure are. So that is really important. So I was in a lot of projects like the First Day Project album. I also entered the competition, the rap competition, like Show Me the Money, season 1. And I'm also the original member of Rap Against Dictatorship. So that is a short introduction about myself. So this is what I do. I'm like the director for the online commercial. I do the coordinate for artists, like from international artists and with Thai artists, and I also do clubbing DJ. And with all that knowledge that I've been collecting for all this year brought me to take the master degree at the CMKL University. So I'm really glad that on 2020, I entered this program, MSTCI, or Master of Science in Technology and Creative Innovation, I'm sorry. And yeah, I just freshly graduated this year. So it's really honor for me to be on this talk and to use all the knowledge that I got from studying here. At CMKL University, you know, apart from that, they also teach me about making the virtual reality. We call that subject building virtual world 1 and 2 with Ajahn Kamin and with the teacher Jeremy, which is quite interesting. We teach about blockchain, we teach about game making and a lot of stuff. Also, the picture below is about improvisational acting, which is another interesting subject that to make you be more active when you're in front of the crowd. And with all this will give you a lot of multidisciplinary knowledge. Like I'm from the entertainment business, but I don't have knowledge about the technology side. So when I study here, you know, they make two knowledge comes together, which is really, really important for me. So it comes to this point that how can I use my experience, you know, from music industry, from the entertainment industry, combining with the new knowledge, the new innovative knowledge that I got from CMKL University. So that comes to the multidisciplinary, interdisciplinary project that every student have to do, which is called the AI music creation, which is quite funny because actually we have to write down below on this topic that it's a classifying music with data, because a lot of entertainment people, you know, without the knowledge about technology, when they come to study a technology, they would think like, yeah, I'm gonna make AI, you know, but AI is impossible to make. I mean, you need a lot of knowledge beyond that, you know. The first time I proposed this idea to Ajahn Kamin, he's like the consultant of this project. He said it's impossible that you're gonna make music, you're gonna use AI to make music, because AI doesn't know what music is, you know. Computer doesn't know what music is, even though you make them learn a lot of music file. What they're gonna get is like a frequency. They're not gonna know this is the bass, this is the vocal, how the beat gonna work, but the AI will know that this is only the number of frequency. All of that are just number or data for AI. But still, we were thinking like, yeah, but I still want to do it because I have knowledge and I want to make this project work. And I'm not the only one in this project, because there are 2 more members of the team that also behind this project. That is Kun Tom Pongsirit Hetragun. He worked as the data scientist for this project. Actually, Kun Tom is the owner of Time Out Bangkok, and he's he make festival like Awakening Bangkok, which is quite famous festival in Thailand. The other person is PX Chakarin Sirikunthorn. He worked as a programmer and engineering of this project. And right now, PX is taking PhD for engineering robotic. Yeah, as well. So yeah, we have these 2 great person in the project that would make their project more happening and successful. And for me, I'm more like the visualized person, because I have experience in music industry. I understand the structure of music. I'm with the audience for many, many years. So I understand why the music work this way, and I will explain you along the way. So before going to get or to let you know more about the AI music, let me give you some example of some of the AI music projects that are quite successful nowadays. If you talk about the AI, one of them that more like you can see the image more clearly is the Jukebox by OpenAI. This is the project that they can synthesize the music from the artists like Elvis Presley, the Beatles, Eminem. They use the AI to learn the structure of the music and making that music to become more closer to the original work. Even though it didn't make a new work, you know, but it really close to the original one, that the sound, the feeling, the mood, the key. So if you search this Jukebox by OpenAI, they will have the list of the sample song that the AI made. Some of them have the melody, but the keyword or the word didn't make sense. It's just like the mumbling word. But still, you can feel that, okay, this is how the feeling of an Elvis Presley song feels like. So that is how it's made. The other one, which is I also pay money to use it, is eMaster. eMaster is one of the AI music tools that you can use on the website, but you have to pay for it to use the extra feature of it. eMaster is when you record something with the music, like a demo, and you drag it into the website. The website will auto mastering it to make it more professional sound. Or you can, if you're already professional enough, you can adjust the sound to make it more better. You can even, if I mix a song and I want it to be like someone, like I recorded a song and I want it to have sound similar to Maroon 5. So I can drag the Maroon 5 song and drag my song, and the AI will adjust it to make the sound range similar to Maroon 5. The other one is SoundDraw. SoundDraw is also another tool for content creator, because SoundDraw will make music for your background music in your video content, such as YouTube or I don't know, TikTok or Reels, a lot of things. Because right nowadays, a lot of people make video content, and one of the problem is when they use music which is not royalty free, they will have some license problem. You know, your sound can be mute, or being sucked away, or your video cannot earn money. So there's a lot of problem. SoundDraw is one of the AI that will try to help with this pain point, that they will create a new sound, a new song for you to use for the background, and it's royalty free. This is just a sample. There's a lot more project about AI music, but this is some of the sample that I brought today, so that maybe you never heard about any AI music before, so you can catch up a little bit that, okay, nowadays the world have these projects and how they are doing with AI and the music industry. So here come the AI music creation, the project that I work with on CMKL University for the interdisciplinary project. So the AI music creation, actually, it's not the AI that will make the music. Okay, it's kind of a tool that will assist the music creator to use this data to understand audience, and that they can scope the structure of music that they're gonna make, the style, the genre, or they can know how they can use this data to make this music more popular and successful, which is more like MarTech to say, like if you use MarTech, it's like using the data or the data science for marketing. But this is like using the data for making the music a little bit commercial and a little bit for marketing. And the key data that we are being using for this project, it's called audio feature. Audio feature is the API data from Spotify that all the music creator or the music label can extract this data from the Spotify creator website. Everyone can do that. If you search about the data in music streaming platform, or trying to understand about visualizing the data from music in this era, mostly you will come up with audio feature. I even saw this audio feature from Ajahn Kamin blog, his blog on Medium blog that he wrote while he was studying in MIT. So a lot of people come across. One of our speaker, Kun Tae is like a data scientist, data engineering, also used audio feature to do some visualization before. So it's quite common among the music producer or the music creator that try to use data to visualize something, to come across this audio feature that you will extract from the Spotify website. So when you extract this audio feature from the website, this is how it looked like. Okay, first of all, I'm sorry, it's still not that. Okay, what is audio feature? Okay, audio feature, like I said, it is made from the company called Econes. Econes is like the data engineering company that acquired by Spotify. The purpose of them to make this is they want to make the perfect playlist for the user, that they don't need to input any data, it just learn from what you play each day. If you are a Spotify user like me, I listen to Spotify a lot. I've been using Spotify maybe for almost 10 years now. When you pick up an artist, let's say Mariah Carey, you pick up an artist, and okay, apart from their new single, their previous album, the new album, previous album, they will also have like another 2 playlists called This is Mariah Carey. Okay, that is like the best of Mariah Carey. That's all of her song. The interesting one that I usually listen to it a lot is Mariah Carey Radio. All of the artists in Spotify will have this playlist, which will play similar song to the artists that have like the same beat, the same tempo, the same mood, the same sound, or the same feeling, which is quite interesting. These playlists have nothing to do with the original artist, but it's used AI to generate it. If you click on this playlist that's called Mariah Carey Radio, there will be song like the R&B song that have very high-pitched voice with the R&B melody, ad-lib, and so on, that you can listen to, the similar one to Mariah Carey. So if you like Mariah Carey and you want to discover some new thing, you can just go to click on the Mariah Carey Radio on Spotify, and then there will be a lot of songs. To do that, because of the audio feature by Econes, they trying to giving score for some feature in the song, such as danceability. Danceability is easy to understand. It's like the tempo. It's like how dance it is in this song. Like, if you play some EDM song, of course the score of danceability will be really high. If you play acoustic song of Ed Sheeran, it will be the danceability score will be low. And they have the mode, the key. This mostly about the key of the song. Acousticness is about like how they use acoustic instrument in the song, such mostly the acoustic guitar. The tempo is the BPM of the song, the beat, that how fast the song is. They also the liveness. This is more score in the concert live. Energy is how the song is really pumping. Like, you listen to it, it's have like the decibel, a lot of sound, a lot of noise coming out that give you the bright energy. Speechiness is the lyrics of the song. It's if you play some of the hip hop trap or some R&B that have a lot of lyrics, the speechiness level will be really high. And also there's a valence. Valence is like the lightness, the bright sound in the song. The loudness is like the rock music have a lot of loudness, and the other things like instrumentalness is mostly about the jazz music or some music that doesn't have a lot of lyrics in it. all of this, when you extract from the Spotify website, it will come out like this. All the numbers that you will see. As you can see on the top row, there's like a danceability, like, you know, Friends of Justin Bieber. This is like the what we extract from. We extract from 2017 to 2021. That is when we are working on this project to extract from Spotify top 200 chart, Thailand top 200 chart, from the year 2017 to 2021, and we extracted 365 days. So every day we pull out this data of every day, and we use it to make a cluster or to learn how this music can be divided into groups. Because as you can see, even though, you know, each song have different data, have different scoring, have different number, but when you correlate them, you try to cluster them to make into group, you can study them more, the structure or the genre of the music. So from all that number, when you use the program to cluster it, to, you know, the statistic program to cluster the data to see a better picture of how many kind of music groups are there in the year 2017. So it turned out that in 2017, it's more clearer to separate music into 7 groups, like you saw in this picture here. So as you can see, group 1, it have really high instrumentalness. So I will show you later that mostly it's about the jazz instrumental music. Or, you know, the group 2, it have like a high acousticness, which is like more like acoustic pop. And group 5 have the spaciousness, high spaciousness. So mostly it's about the R&B, hip hop in it. And this is what it looked like when you separate them and you try to group them to see a better picture that how many music they have this kind of type in all year on all the 200 chart in Thailand, top 200 chart of Spotify in the year 2017. And like the first group, it have the instrumental and liveness lead. So it will come out to the King's composed song, the King Ramanine composed song, playing Prashnipon, and a lot of jazz and Christmas song for Christmas. The group 2, they have like the acousticness lead. So it's like more like Ed Sheeran and the Toys, or, you know, the one that use acoustic guitar in the song. Or group 5 is the spaciousness and dance lead. So it have like a lot of violence, the brightness of the sound. It have the dance ability. It have a lot of tempo. So there will be a lot of like the EDM sound or the R&B hip hop sound in it. Or group 6 is really dominant in the dancing or the spaciousness. It can be like Dua Lipa or Charlie Puth, or a lot of R&B music that have a lot of lyrics in it. And group 7 is like a lot of energy, a lot of instrumental or the synthesize the characteristic in the song. So this can make us see a better picture. I know that if you are a musical artist or a music producer, it's not so difficult to separate this type of genre in your head. But if you are a data scientist that needs some number or something to prove that how this music group are separated, or to see a better picture with all this data that you extract from Spotify, by using this data, you know, can make you understand more about the music. You know, you don't need the music theory to understand that, yo, hip hop is from the funk disco, and the funk disco is from soul, you know, from brew from soul, and the brew from soul is, you know, it have root down the music from that. But you don't need to understand the music structure to do this. But okay, you still need some musical knowledge. That's where I come in to see a better picture and to visualize all this. that, okay, from my experience, from the music theory that I have, that this is how I make it and visualize it in this project. Also, we do it with other years as well, like, you know, the 2018 that can divide into 10 of them. And as you can see, you know, the pattern is quite different. You know, some of them are very easy to see. They have like high instrumental. Some of them have the high liveness, or, you know, the high tempo. That would be like more fast song, or, you know, with the more beat of the sound. And this is 2019 that can be divided into 14 groups. And 2020 is on 9 group, and 2021, which is actually is quite interesting, because apart from this, you can also see that how the listener or the audience behavior had changed during the pandemic, because, you know, in the pandemic, people cannot go to the club, you know, the music that for the festival, the EDM music for the festival or for the concert doesn't work like that anymore. Then if you understand more about the audience or the user behavior, you know that TikTok become really famous. And during the pandemic, you know, a lot of people use TikTok, and the number of users of TikTok rise a lot. And now every social media platform are afraid of TikTok, because TikTok is the short form video is really dominating the industry, dominating the scene of the social media. A lot of teenagers are using TikTok more. Even the YouTube are making YouTube short, or Facebook is more focused on reels, like Facebook and Instagram are focused more on reel. And TikTok really do a big part in music industry as well. So as a DJ, in this past few years, I interview a lot of new artists from like another country, like Australia or New Zealand. We have a lot of new artists that have hit song by TikTok, and they become like more famous and more successful. Like the record label put more budget to promote them, because they have a lot of listener, more people know them more, and they try to promote them. So that is quite different. That is like a very challenging task that we have to research and study that as well. So because we have the chart from the Spotify Thailand Top 200 chart, we can also see or compare how each music group have the high streaming numbers. So we can see that which one is successful among other groups, have a lot of the streaming number, like, you know, like group 5, what type of music is it? Why is it group 5 in the year 2019 is the most listening to type of music? And you can visualize that as a fashion of sound, like from the 2017 to 2021, because as you can see, there are many groups, and if you look closer, you can see the similarity of the group. Like, okay, these are the kind of group that doing something, or, you know, having the result in this year. So you can tell that what kind of music that people like in each year. And if you're really trying to make something for commercial use, or you want it to be successful in the market, you can scope down. Maybe you have a lot of choice, like should I make like the emo punk rock, or should I make like the R&B trap sound, or should I make like a dance, EDM dance music? You can use this data to adjust the idea and to make it. Okay, even though it's you can say that making music is more like an artistic work, but also music is a business as well. So if a big company or a big record label use this kind of data to analyze the market and to understand more about the audience, it will help you reduce costs, or, you know, you can engage more with your music to a bigger audience, because you can use data to analyze it as well. And this is like showing you that how this group rank or have appear in each year. This is more like the data visualization that can help you and to make it more successful to make the music. Okay, so from what we're trying to learn about the data in the past, okay, it's not a normal time, it's a pandemic time, and what we have learned is like in the past few years, the heavy beat EDM, you know, the EDM that really pounds so hard, the EDM mostly for the festival, for the club, got less streaming during the pandemic because all of the EDM festival cannot make it happen during the past few years. We just have the Tomorrowland this year that a lot of people go to, but you know, before that, it doesn't happen. And another thing that we learned is the slow synthwave sound, like Billie Eilish, they have the least streamed number. That is because maybe people want more song with a brighter feeling, you know, with a lot of violence, if you, according to the audio feature, that will make people feel more happy, because most of the time of the pandemic, people were, you know, working at home, staying at home, and they need something to entertain them or to cheer them up. Or we also learned the all-time favorite genre for Thai people is the acoustic pop rock. As you can see, Bogi Lion is one of the all-time favorite for Thai listener. Most of her songs successful really well. From the data, we also learned that there are many artists that also cross the cluster and also very successful. Of course, number one is the BTS. BTS, if you don't know, is they are the K-pop group, K-pop boy group, which is very famous right now. They are like number one famous in the world right now. So okay, it's normal for BTS, no matter style or no matter music structure they make, they're also successful. The interesting one in T-pop market is DJ Rod. DJ Rod make a lot of music genre, like sometimes it's a slow song or a pop rock song or a little bit R&B hip hop song, but most of his songs are so successful. Maybe it's because the way he learned, the way he writes, the way he sings, the way he portray, or the storytelling in it. You can look deep down on the detail of his song to study his success. But DJ Rod is one of the most successful one by the data that we've been researching. And the other one is Ariana Grande, which is quite have a lot of style in music and really successful in the chart. I also make some new data extraction just to show people that listening to the live in Facebook and on the Zoom right now. I try to extract 4 of the song so that you can see more update song about the data or how they do. The first one is Wat Wai or Recall from Bogi Lion. She's one of the very famous female artists in Thailand. Maybe she's number 1 famous right now. And Bilkin is like the actor and the singer as well, and he's very famous. And his song is say Chop To Eng Ton Yu Gap Theu is very famous as well. The below 2 of them is really interesting because these songs are very famous by TikTok. One of them is have very strange name. I'm not sure which one is the name, which one is the band name, but I guess the band name is The Moon Will Always Be With Me, and that song is called Sulupaka Patahe, I think. Their song been using so much in TikTok, and they become quite famous because that it's not even their original version. You know, a girl sings it, and her version was being used really a lot in TikTok, and it also make the original band famous as well. The other one is Hermayonong. Okay, it's famous because they have like some dance move that you do some challenge in TikTok. So that's another reason why they are one of the two of the song is very famous because of TikTok. But the first one, Bogi Lion and Bilkin, they are famous because of their character, their style, and their marketing. And yeah, if you look, you can compare, you know, like each one, which one have the energy more or less, or how dance the song is, which one is more you know, which one is more have more the speech or the violence of the song, the brightness, and you can compare that to compare the success of the song. It's really interesting that, you know, even it's a year 2022, when a music label or the music label marketing trying to predict how to make the song successful, most of the work are still very manual. If I have a female artist and I want to release her song and I want to predict the KPI or how they're going to be famous, what they do is like they compare the song and they go into the YouTube to see the similar artists and to write down the streaming number to compare, you know, to compare like, okay, if this song do similar marketing, how it's going to be success. And if it's success, it will get the similar streaming number to this artist because it's on the, you know, same level, which is, I think it's very manual to do that. Another funny thing is we did some research and I talked to one of the person I know that work in a music label. They said, you know, when they want to know what type of music people likes or listening to, they have to bring themselves and listening to and go sit down in a nightclub, you know, when they play the live band, you know, and they have to sit down there and to see what song they're playing and how each song react to the customer in the restaurant, which is really funny that you have to bring yourself all the way there to really understand the insight of the listener, you know, and each nightclub have different characteristics, you know, the nightclub in Bangkok, the nightclub outside Bangkok, what they are listening to. One of the producer that I make some research to as well, because we use some like design thinking in the process to understand what they want, is the producer, he making more like country rock music. We call it string in Thailand. What he do to understand audience is like if he want to make a music with some southern dialect, you know, about like the southern sound, the southern dialect, what he do is he will add the Facebook, you know, he will add friend in Facebook, like the strangers in Facebook that they are from the south, you know, and he will add like hundreds of them to see what they're talking about, what they're interested in, you know, to see the insight. But if you develop the data more, you know, you don't have to have new 200 or 300 stranger on your Facebook, but you can use tools like you know, the Google search or, you know, the Google Insight or whatever, that you can compare what they're talking or the region they are talking, what music they're listening to, what music people like this day, how it could be. There are a lot of AI and tools that you can even see what word or vocabulary that they use in their lyrics. You can use that to compare or, you know, to be the guiding idea to make the music more successful among the people. Because as you can see, TikTok is very successful, and okay, I know it's an artistic work, but the artistic work can be successful as well if you use some marketing or some customer behavior knowledge to mix that. And you can see there's a lot of song right now that if you go through like Thai TikTok user, you will see that most of the song have the dance move like Shalam Nan Chop Ngap Kun or something like that. They will have this kind of dance move and make those songs successful. So okay, you can make like that, but what kind of beat, you know, what kind of key or tempo, you can study from all of this to make your music more successful, and that will make you a lot more income, or, you know, you're creating an artist. It's more like you invest in it, so it also make your artist successful as well. And this is comparing all the data of the 4 song. And like I said before, it's the way that you can visualize it better. Like what white is more like the mode, and it's the key is lower than 0, and the switchiness is low because their lyrics is less. It's more like the acoustic pop rock ballad. And yeah, and or the ชอบตัวเองตอนอยู่กับเธอ is more like the loudness is more like have more beat and energy into it. Or Surupaka Patahe is more instrumental because it's more like acoustic pop like Thai people likes, or Hermione is also have dance ability in it because it can dance move. But yeah, this is just how we visualize a song instead of the music structure or the music knowledge in it. So what we want to do and what we're trying to discover is like, if we use these AI tools and data to assist the music creation or the music creator, it will make it more engaged to the listener, to understand the listener more. And if you can make music the way you like, that's not wrong. But if you look at the music as a business and you want to engage the listener as well, so if you use the AI tool or the data to assist it, you can make a better art piece or a better musical piece in it, to make it more to make it get more engagement, more income in your music label or your business. So this is what I'm trying to say is like, if we use innovation or art or innovation or AI to help, maybe one day the AI can make a better music structure for you to develop on it. Like today we are talking about Midjourney, like it's the artist AI that you can key some keyword in it, caption. A lot of Thai people are really interesting or excited about it, to make like you key something like ancient Thailand that being conquered by the alien or something like that. The picture will come out, and some people were having conversation about it, that the AI will disrupt the artist, or will steal the job from the artist. But I don't think it's true, because I also see a lot of artists using that to guide their new way of work. Like they're trying to make like this character, and they input some of the keyword in it, and then the AI generates the character. But instead of using that right away, the artist draw on it and change it into their style, and they get a better style, or they step to another level to improve their work. This is the same thing in the AI music. If you use the AI data and the AI tools to improve your work, or to expand the way it can engage the listener, it will make your music more popular. And as today, as you see the successful of K-pop, that they are very popular all over the world, who will know that one of the K-pop band will receive a Grammy award. That is one of the most biggest award about in the music industry in the world. But K-pop did it. You don't think about all that the GDP that they make, all the money they brought into their country. So even now, Thai government talk about how can we make the Thai pop culture into soft power to promote Thai, and to bring more income and tourists to Thailand. So if we use this data and a lot of knowledge tools to make a better music, to make the music industry become better, or the way you make a music, to engage more audience, that is really great way to create soft power to the world, and it can change a lot about T-pop or Thai pop. Yeah, that's the whole idea. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mark. Okay. Actually, I'd like to tell you that we don't have any questions for today, because maybe your talk is very clear and maybe every participant understand. So we don't have any questions. So would you mind to like tell the new generation, because right now CMKL University, like we have the bachelor degree, and maybe other high school that's gonna come in the following years. Would you mind inspire them something? What would you like to tell them about your project that you are working on when you were a student here? Like, yeah.
Okay, I understand. Okay, so first of all, I'm sorry if I talk all the way through like that, but yeah, it's quite exciting for me. Okay, nowadays it's not wrong if you have like one hard skill on something. It's really not wrong if you're good at something, but it will be better if you have the second skill, or some soft skill as well. Like me, I concern that communication is my hard skill. I'm a radio DJ, I'm a TV host, I work in the entertainment business. But then the second soft skill that I received from the CMKL University is really, really important for me. That is the technology part, how to understand the innovation, or at least how can you communicate with the technician, or the innovative people that work with the programming, work with the CGI, computer graphic and stuff. So I think that is something that the future need right now. As you know, that a lot of innovation company, like the gaming company, or the application, they're really expanding this year. And if you are in the new generation to do it, it will be best for your career, or you will have more choice in your life if you have both hard skill and soft skill about the technology. So if you're interested in this knowledge, you can go into the CMKL website and to see all the curriculum, that which one you're interested in, and you can apply for it. And we also have the scholarship for it as well. So you can apply for the scholarship, and it will give you a great chance and great future. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Kunda. So thank you again for your talk today. Me, on behalf of CMKL University, hope that we're going to have you give us such interesting talk again next time. And thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, Carl. Thank you, everyone. Goodbye.
ขอบคุณค่ะ
ขอบคุณครับ
โอเคค่ะ Okay, our last session is here. Okay, as an PhD in ECE at Carnegie Mellon and CMKL are now open for spring 2023 application. Scan this QR code for more information, and don't forget to apply before September the 1st, 2022. MS in PhD in MSTCI spring 2022 also now open for admission. You can scan this QR code for more information, and again, don't forget to apply before September the 1st, 2022. Are you ready for CMKL Open House 2022? A good chance to get to know us more with our program, curriculum, and many more. Please stay tuned for registration and see us on October the 1st, 2022. Excellent camp with that. This is an exclusive 3-day camp that is designed to help students immerse in the field of technology. The registration will open on August 20, 2022. Please be ready. And the forthcoming AIE Tech Talk is ready for you to attend now. In this seminar, you will mainly learn about the two components of conversational AI, speech AI, and natural language processing, understanding, and how to build GPU-accelerated speech AI pipeline based on text-to-speech and automatic speech recognition model. Register now by scanning this QR code and visit us on August 26, 2022. Thank you for joining us today. I hope you enjoyed this talk and see you next time. Bye-bye.